Virgo, welcome to your post-Valentine new love reading. Yes, that's intended on my part. A couple of reasons. I might make it a regular thing too on an annual, you know what I mean? I like the idea of it. Because if you were watching tarot videos pre-Valentine's, you might have seen a great deal of expectations, romantic, idyllic, romanticization, all that theoretical. All right, I'm more interested in after the fact. Where's the proof in that pudding, baby? Let's see what's actually happening post-Valentine's, shall we? Show me new love, please. Show me new love, please. You could just say that's my Scorpio cynicism. That's fine. I'm used to it. What's going on? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. But I know you get it, right? You're like, yeah, show me the real thing, right? Show me the thing. I don't want to get my hopes up for, Valentine's. Let's see after the fact. I hear you. I think you can appreciate that. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for Virgo new love, Virgo new love, Virgo new love. Post-Valentine's. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Virgo new love, Virgo new love. Do I have enough color saturation? I hope so. I think it was Sagittarius' video where I said it looks like the seasonal owl at Walgreens threw up in here. It's fun. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a real person who does real tarot. I also have a real laugh. I crack jokes, often lame ones. That's who I am. I also use real expressions. All right, dare to be yourself, always. Okay, what's going on? Take what resonates, if it does not. If it's not your story, don't force it to fit. It's normal when portions resonate. Sometimes a great deal, sometimes none whatsoever. In which case, check your other placements, or I'll catch you on the next one. Easy peasy. All right, lessons, please. What are the lessons Virgo has meant to have learned before they enter into a new love? What are the life lessons, please, Virgo is meant to... Dude, seriously. You will note I shuffle out my cards. I prefer it when they hit the table or fully flip out. Every tarot reader is different. And this is my method. Strength, take strength, resolve. Now, this is a major. It could swing in either direction. Let me know if you're connecting with Leo, or if you have Leo in your placement, this is a little more stronger for you. So, either you're too firm, or for some of you aren't firm enough. This needs to be clarified. It can swing in either direction. Some of you are way too proud. You don't open up enough, and you consider it a strength. This is something you're meant to have learned, or the exact opposite. Having strength in your own standards that you set for yourself and other people in your connections. We shall see. First impressions, please. What are Virgo's first impressions of their new person? What are Virgo's first impressions of their new person, please? What are Virgo's... Okay. That they are reserved in nature. Interesting. Four of Pentacles. They might just give off that reserved vibe, like you can't really get a feel or a strong direction of their energy or their interest. Oh, so they're a little reserved to you, maybe even a little uptight. By Virgo standards, now that's interesting. Perhaps some of you are like, I don't know what's up with this person. Like, what's going on with them? Like, are they single? Are they looking? Are they what? They don't really give you that kind of hint or feel. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. Is the attraction instant? This is on purpose. We don't always meet up in the same place and the same time in terms of attraction. Is the attraction instant? Yes. But it's on the soul level. In other words, this might take a little more time. Water takes a little more time than fire does. Yes. However, somebody might be slow to the connection. They might need time to warm up. Okay. Some of that mental, emotional... Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus. That's Five of Pentacles is their energy. Mental, emotional, or physical attraction, please. What is the mental, emotional, or physical attraction to this person? Show me the mental... No. Show me the mental, emotional, or physical attraction to this... Okay. Six of Swords. There's a certain detachment from this person that you seem to enjoy. Like a physical detachment, a mental detachment, an emotional detachment. It's like, for some reason, there is like an air of mystery around this person. You seem to be attracted to them and you don't know why. That Two of Cups energy. But it's not instantaneous. They're very reserved with their energy. And they have a sort of detachment towards them. Like they could be here today, gone, not like that. That's not what I mean. Not here today, gone tomorrow. It's more like, They move forward, and they just have that way of moving forward on their own, in their own time, in their own consideration, under their own terms, and they don't really consult anybody about it. There's like a kind of mystery around this person. Who they are, what they're about, what they're thinking, what they're looking for. You seem to be attracted to it, but at the same time, there's a lot of blanks on that questionnaire form. Like, there's a lot of blanks. This person's very quiet. You know what I mean? They move themselves forward. You seem to be attracted to it, but at the same time, it's kind of like a... what am I trying to say? Their energy is just so quiet. It's not shy quiet. That's not. Maybe they are shy, but I don't feel like that's it. It's like they don't really consult anybody. They just do their own thing. Does that sound like somebody you know? Challenges, please. What are the challenges to this person? They don't seem to be in a rush to share their thoughts. The challenge is how to manifest. No shit, right? That would make perfect sense to me. The Magician. How do I manifest this person? I ain't got nothing to work with. Yes, they kind of exude this kind of like man of mystery or woman of mystery thing, which is all well and good. That's cool. I'm down for that. I love a good mystery. Here's the thing. It can't be so mystery that you have nothing to work with. So you don't know how to manifest this person. They're not giving you much to work with. Like, should I bother manifesting them? I do believe so, but it's slower. Is slower. It's a deeper connection than what is instant attraction that we usually rely on to start these things for us, right? But this person's not giving you much to work with. When, where, or how will you two meet? When, where, or how will these two meet? How will Virgo meet this person? When, where, or how? When, where, or how? Show me the circumstances or time. Show me time or circumstances, please. Time or circumstances. June for some of you. September for others of you. It's looking like the summer time frame, 6 and 9, and then that reduces to 15, which of course goes back to 6. So, just an FYI, around June or September for some of you. Some of you are trying to figure out if you should just turn your back on this or not, because again, you can't get a clear direction. Can we narrow this down, please? I'm like, I don't know what to do with this person, so maybe I should just stop paying attention to them. I understand. Some energies are like that, right? Some energies are just like that. It's like you can't, they don't give you anything to work with. You don't know what to do, right? Oh, do you engage this thing or not? Do you engage this thing or not? The Ten of Wands or the Two of Swords. There's a decision to be made here. It's kind of burdensome. It's become a little bit burdensome. I don't know why it is that way. Perhaps you really want this person to make a first move. There is an anticipation here, but then nothing seems to happen. It's like you're just left swinging on a swing. There's a high anticipation here. You two might even flirt on a fairly regular basis, but then it's like you have nothing else to work with. It's like, well, if we're always flirting, like let's say it's that one person. Let's say you go to this coffee shop, right? One time a week, 7 a.m. And that person is always there, right? Maybe you two have a little exchange, a little back and forth, right? But then nobody takes it further. Can I get your name? Can I get your number? It's like, well, if you're flirting with me, what? Give me something else to work with. Like, you don't know what is up with this person's situation. And yet, there is still attraction here. Can I get a stronger definition of when, where, or how? So, I'm looking at a Virgo who's contemplating, again, so 9 keeps coming up. Okay. This could be 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. We're having heavy rain where I am, so that wasn't anything mysterious. We just have a little power flicker there. Ooh, no, that wasn't spirit, I would tell you. It was spirit, I tell you. Underlying energy, it's a burden. This thing is a burden. Honey, I don't know what this is. You seem to be grossly confused by this person. There is some flirting here. It does feel like a Two of Cups situation, but you don't know how to manifest this person. They don't give you much to work with. I don't know what the hell this is. The underlying energy is a burden, and I saw a decision in you earlier. Should you bother? I don't know. Let's find out, because even I'm confused, you know? But 9 is a heavy marker for many of you, either September or 9 days, 9 weeks. It could be March 9th. It could be April 9th. I don't know. 9 might be a significant number for some of you. All right? It's like, what's up with this? They might be a gorgeous pain in the ass. I don't know. They could be a Capricorn. They might have some serious fire placements. Okay, what's going on here? Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification for Virgo. Virgo, honey, why do you... Why do I always feel like you get yourself attached to confusing people? I don't understand, because you're so decided. Your energy tends to be so decided and grounded. Like, is it just because there's a certain mystery surrounding this person? Is that it? That might be it. Okay, life lessons that you need to have learned: take strength, or that you are too strong. Show me the strength here. Why is it here? Have strength in your offers. Ace of Pentacles. One's personal worth. Take strength in what it is that you have to offer. Okay. So, do you have a past or history of getting attached to people who do not understand what it is that you're worth because you yourself don't understand what it is that you are worth? Are you going to try to form another attachment to somebody who doesn't look terribly available? It might be a Two of Cups, and that might be why you're responding to them, but that's it. You know, you might sense this little connection with this person, but they're not giving you much to work with. So again, know what you're worth. This is meant to be your life lesson. If they're not giving to you, they're not giving to you. It can be a slow connection all damn day. It doesn't mean it's going to add up to anything at the end of the day. Soul connections are a dime a dozen. I hate to say that because it sounds cynical, but it's also true. Your neighbor could be a soul connection. Not even romantically, just like as a friend. Okay? Virgo's like, I love my neighbor. Good. I know you do. First impressions, that they are withholding their energy. Four of Pentacles. You don't seem to know who they are or what they're about. You don't know anything about their heart placement. None whatsoever. You don't know what the hell this person's feeling at all. They're much too reserved in their heart space. Okay? That's pretty straightforward. Is the attraction instant? Reservations. There's connection here, and it looks like it's on the soul level, but that doesn't mean this other person is aware of it, but you might be. Nine of Pentacles. See, I do believe that they are coming from a kind of not selfish place. Nine of Pentacles is lovely, strong, single, independent energy. Okay, so they might be coming from that space. They might feel something with you, but that doesn't mean they're prepared to accept it, especially if they are insisting on being a Nine of Pentacles. They are purposely withholding their heart space at this time. It's looking like it could be for self-protection reasons, okay? To each their own. I don't know why. But there's an insistence here. Is the attraction instant? It's on a soul level, but it requires two people to be aware of it for it to make sense to either of you. You seem to be aware of it. You don't know what they are, what they're about. I insist that they're protecting their heart space, bare minimum, giving nothing of their heart space outward, because this is where they want to be right now. Nine of Pentacles. Single, independent. Okay. The mental, emotional, or physical attraction. The fact that they're so mysterious, or you don't really know what's up with them, you kind of attracted to that, but at the same time it's causing you hardship simultaneously. So again, know what it is that you're worth. Okay. Show me that Six of Swords, please. Show me that Six of... Dude. Oh. Okay, there's all sorts of shit about this person you don't know about. Like a lot. So let me help you out with this, honey. Okay. This person is quiet. They don't speak their true peace. The High Priestess, they're defensive. I think they're trying to gain insight or perspective on themselves, but they're most certainly not looking for love at this time. That's why they come across as so mysterious, and that they don't need anyone's permission to come or go, because they don't. They are single, and it's looking like they intend to stay that way, for at least for the time being. And that is simply because they are still coming to terms with their truth. They're right smack in the middle of understanding or confronting their truth. Ace of Swords, the Moon energy, Five of Cups. This person's not in a good place. In other words, they've had some serious emotional disasters. So they are defensive and they are quiet. They might even possibly angry, or they're just pushing people away as a matter of fact. They walk away from shit before it even starts. They're not interested, honey. They're not interested. They're not looking. So while you might feel, and I think you do, Virgo, I'm looking at a Virgo who seems to be aware that this is a Two of Cups, but they are not open. They're not open for shopping. They're not open to the public. They're not, whatever you want to call it. This is them. They got nope written all over them. They're still working through some painful shit. I don't know how aware of it you are, because this person is still working through it. And that is the Moon energy, the High Priestess. They ain't saying shit. So you don't know shit. Does that make sense to you? I don't think you know. And it's not an accusation. You just want to know what the hell is up with this person, because you feel something, right? You feel something. Yeah, you do. It is a soul connection. But they are anywhere near a place where they can hear it or accept it or make good on it. They're in a quagmire of crap. And honey, that's why you don't know how to manifest. You don't know what the hell's going on with them. They haven't said shit. They haven't given shit. It does not look like they obligated to you in any way, shape, or form. I think this is seriously someone you are attracted to because you feel this soul connection. They can't feel it. They're in a place of single and working through their quagmire of crap. Whatever this is, it's substantial. You seem to be aware of them. I don't think they're terribly aware of you. Show me the Magician, please. Challenges. You don't know what to manifest. You don't know. And that's because they're not giving you anything to work with, which makes perfect sense. I don't think you know any of this about them. Now you do. So if you're wondering about that guy or that chick, this is what's going on with them. Can you manifest passion with this person or not? The Knight of Wands. Is there something there or not? Is there a reason to have hope with this person or not? I'm going to say not. They are working through something serious. I don't think you know anything about it. I don't think that they're actively lying. I'm just thinking there's things you do not know because this person has literally not opened up. I've seen it twice. They don't feel inclined to share their thoughts or feelings with anybody because they're not seeing anybody. You understand me? They're not seeing anybody, and that includes you. You're wondering how you can approach them. I don't think you can, not at this time. It's not that you don't want to, it's just you don't know how to manifest passion with this person. Of course you don't, because they're not giving you anything to work with. They are very aware that this is their status and this is how they want to keep it. Soul bond be damned. Do you take charge of this situation or do you let it go? Right? Timing's not right. Oh, there's that Two of Cups again. Yeah, they're coming off cold and detached. Even at Two of Cups, they might be aware of you to some extent, but they're not in a position where they can hear it. Okay, Nine of Wands. Defensive. This person's tired and defensive. They've been through something serious. You seem to be aware of their energy. They're not aware of yours. Not as far as I can tell. Not in that way. You're hoping things will change in time. Possibly around 9 or 10. September, October. Okay, hopefully there's that 10 again. Anything else, please? And I do believe you hope in time that they will become less defensive and you will get to know them better. Anything else about that change, please? That they might open up in time, but now is not that time. You are very much aware of who they are. It's time. It's going to be slow. Upwards to December, the cycle of the full year. So for some of you, heavy references to September, October, and December. Okay, it's going to change painfully slow. So if you choose to wait for this person, which I personally never recommend, but it's all choice. It all comes down to choice. If you want to choose to wait for this person to see if their energy changes or frees up, that's up to you. Okay, all right, or walk away. Because underlying, the longer you wait, the more of the hardship this is going to feel like. Okay. If you choose to wait for their energy to free up, that's up to you, honey. Because your wants and needs are much more upfront. How can I manifest passion with this person? That's just not where they're at right now. That's not where they're at. That's not where they're at. They're still working through their own particular sense of pain. I just saw you. Show me this Ten of Wands is the underlying energy. What's the burden here? I want to just make sure I narrow this down. Show me this Ten of Wands, please, is the underlying energy. A burden, a sense of burdens. Show me the burdens, please. Oh, see, you do feel cut out from this person. I don't know why. I don't know how new they are to you. Perhaps this is someone you are aware of and you know that they're in pain to some extent. I don't think you know how fully it goes. It does feel like abandonment energies simply because you can't access them. And this, I know some of you Virgos are going to react violently to this, so it's not for you if it offends you, okay? So in this deck, the Ten of Wands is quite unique. It's the act of first penetration. Some of you simply feel left out because you can't express yourself physically with this person as much as you are inclined to or would like to, okay? As some of you think, like, if they could just feel some passion or some physical energy, they might start to feel better. I just... I don't know that this is an ex-person. I don't. You might be watching somebody who is a Two of Cups and they exited your life. Okay, and perhaps you still long for them. I don't know. This is technically new love, so I'm trying to read it from that perspective. And I don't see the Three of Cups and all that other shit. I don't. I do feel like this is someone you're aware of and you feel the bond with, but they are not in a place where they can feel it. If you choose to wait, that's up to you, but please know the longer you do, the harder it's going to get. Okay? And there's no guarantee that if and when they heal at all, that they will make good on this connection. So again, please keep that in mind, yes? All right. What's going on? What's going on? Anything else, please? Come on, dude. Seriously. Anything else, please? There's some resistance here. I mean, Virgo, you're going to do what you're going to do. But there's no guarantee that this person will heal. Doesn't, you know, time is no guarantee of change. None whatsoever. It stacks the odds favorably, but there's still no guarantee. I don't want you to wait unnecessarily. You do have passion for this person. Here's the literal translation of these two oracle cards. So here's the manifestation of passion. You would have it with them yesterday if you could. Okay? They're not even, it's like you can't even believe somehow, in some way, Virgo, that they're not even responding to flirtation or passion. Like you can't even believe, they're not even responding to that. And they're not. They're just not. See, you deserve love, like I was saying here. Know who's worth putting your offer to. I'm not saying this person isn't worth it, but they're also definitely not ready. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. They're nowhere near ready for an offer. Be it passion or practical or love. They're not in a place where they can receive it. Two of Cups or not. I don't want you to waste your time. That's why. I just don't see. This is going to be a case, baby. Okay? Virgo? This is going to be a case of unrequited romantic feelings. The longer you wait for this person, the more you're going to feel like that they might even owe you for the time that you spent waiting on them to feel better, to be better. And it's going to create this horrible, disgusting Five of Pentacles over Ten of Wands feeling. You know, I waited for you and waited for you to feel better, to be better, to change. And by the time they are healed up and changed, there's no guarantee they're going to come to you. Two of Cups or not. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to experience this. Like I said, Two of Cups is no guarantee that someone's going to honor the connection. No guarantee. I know you see it, but that doesn't mean or require that they will as well. Don't create false codependencies where there was none to be intended. You can avoid this. You can avoid this. You can. You can absolutely. I don't want you to go through this. I don't want you to wait unnecessarily for someone to feel better. And even then, when they do feel better, there's no guarantee that they'll choose you and get on with your life. I don't think this person is it. I don't. No, this is your life lesson. Have the strength and understanding, first of all, A, what you are worth. Okay? And B, having the strength to back it up. This is someone who does not understand their worth right here. This is what you are meant to know. Do not tie yourself unnecessarily to a Two of Cups when they're not giving you anything to work with. Know what's worth manifesting, please. Virgo, I hope this was helpful to you. Take care. Be well.